Hello crafters and welcome to this week's From Picture to Page and Beyond Papercraft update. Now I'm Michelle Brown, Creative Director from Picture to Page, which is our scrapbooking, mixed media art and paper crafting community, and I'm so excited to be here this week to jump into your feed for this week's update. Now of course we've got a dash of inspiration, we've got some Plan C news, we've got an update on our Happy Mail card swap, a little bit about our new Facebooking group for making it, and of course a little update on the Sandown show. So firstly, if you are watching, I would love to know that you're there, so pop in the comments just like Kylie and Carol and Wendy and who else was there, and Michelle and Tracy. It's just so lovely to know that you're all there, and I think my heart and thoughts go out to all of you at the moment across Melbourne and Victoria and New South Wales and the ACT and wherever you might be, particularly if you are in lockdown and at these challenging times. Hi, Anne. I just want to let you all know that we're here to support each other. We're thinking of you. We are all going through similar challenges, ups and downs at different times. So it is just so lovely to just spend this little bit of time together to make sure that we're here reaching out and checking on our crafting buddies and keeping ourselves going. So like we said, a few things to catch up on today. So firstly, our dash of inspiration. Now, like I said, we're in challenging times here in Victoria and New South Wales, so I just want to remind you to be a little bit of hopeful positivity in your back of your mind, just to make sure that you're checking in for those little moments of contentment. Now, it's really hard to say that we're being happy or finding joy, but perhaps just look for those little moments of contentment. So yesterday, I spent a little bit of time outside. I think we're actually going to have some decent weather across Victoria this week, so that's rather exciting. And it was just so nice to spend a bit of time outside to just watch what the birds were doing, have a chat with the plants, check in on how the grass was growing. And I had to laugh because I was sitting there and my husband came out and said, "Michelle, look, there's clouds coming. It looks like it's about to rain." And I said, "I'm looking over here. I can see a little bit of blue sky, and that's what I'm going to focus on." And it was just nice to feel that little bit of sun that we had between the showers yesterday. So I want to challenge you to see if you can catch yourself finding that little bit of contentment. Now, whether it's just a few moments in the sunshine, whether it's a cup of tea, or whether it's just putting some colours together in your creation and just makes your heart sing and your heart zing. So hopefully you can find just those few moments, because I know when things are really tough and we're getting weighed down by everyone else's expectations as well and trying to help everyone and all the things that we take on, it's just a challenge to just stop and find those little moments and hopefully keep ourselves going just another day, and then hopefully we can all be together again soon. So that's my little dash of inspiration today, is look for those moments of contentment. Okay, so next up, Plan C Season 3. Oh my goodness, did you guys catch the session with myself and Mary on Friday? It was amazing. If you haven't seen it, go back and check it out. You can either see it here on Facebook From Picture to Page page, over on the From Picture to Page YouTube channel, or of course, over at our website from picturetopageandbeyond.com.au. Mary had some 3 nature-themed cards. They were just really stunning ways of using their pre-cut scorecards as well as some of the other products that they've got. And the thing that I think I enjoyed most, that I really do want to get back to, is Mary showed us how to use fabric or organza or ribbon through an embossing folder to create some really stunning backgrounds. So if you haven't seen it, go back and check with Mary. Also, we chatted about how her and Bill got started with Craft Zone, a little bit about why they're spending their time at different markets when they do, and of course their product range as well. So Mary was on last Friday with Plan C. Of course, before that we had Jen with Peninsula Papercrafts, we've had Kathy with Eclectic Images, we've had Jen with Hillbilly Scrapping, and each of them have brought something so different, but it's just been so lovely to chat with them, to get to know them a bit better, and just to get some ideas that might spark maybe things that we've got before that we haven't used or things we hadn't thought of. So it always is lovely just to share those demonstrations. So this week we're going to have Wendy back, and she'll be chatting with Michelle from Snazzi Scrappin. Now Michelle tells me she's got some new things she wants to show us, but we don't know about them yet because she keeps her cards very close to her chest when she's got some new products coming out. So we haven't seen any sneak peeks yet or previews, but I know that she'll have some lovely things to share, as well as some of the other fantastic creator card kits that she's got. So Michelle, Snazzi Scrapping, 2 p.m. on Friday the 3rd of September. How did we get to September? Goodness only knows. So that's what's coming up for Plan C. And of course, all the details, head over to the website from picturetopageandbeyond.com.au. Then if you scroll right down to the bottom, there's a little Plan C icon there, or if you click on one of the other icons, it'll take you over to the page. It's it'll be there. And yet we can't wait to see Wendy again as well. So that's exciting. So what else have we got? Our Papercraft Posse group, and of course open to all the crafters, is we're doing a Happy Mail card swap. So for those of you that haven't heard about it, details are on our website, spoiler alert, and the idea is that you send me a card, and then when we get them all together, we're going to swap them and then send back a card from a fellow crafter and have a little bit of happy mail. But not only that, we want to share as much happiness as possible. So what we will do is jump on a call just like this one, and we're going to be starting 2:30 this afternoon, and I'll open all the cards, and as I discover them, you get to discover them as well. We've got about 20 or so that have arrived so far. Now, if you still want to enter, it's not too late. We're going to close entries sort of Friday the 3rd, and of course I'll wait until we see what comes in the mail on that Monday and Tuesday. So make sure you get your entries in the post. Like I said, all the details are on our website. You need to make one card that fits in a C6 envelope, send along a self-addressed stamp envelope. Yep, that's right. And then we will do the swap and send back a card from a fellow crafter. Now, if you are new at card making and you're feeling a bit worried that your cards might be good enough, please, it's not a competition. It's about sharing a little bit of love, a little bit of creativity with our fellow crafters. So please, if anyone's hesitating, thinking that their cards aren't good enough or not sure which ones to send, just make a choice. Send one along. Maximum of 3 cards per person, must fit into a C6 envelope, or I will be sending your card back to you. And I can see those that have sent the entries in have done a very good job at following the guidelines so far. So we're looking forward to jumping in and opening those soon. So like I said, if you're thinking about it, please just do it. Pop it in the letterbox, send it here. We will open it, share it with everyone, and then we'll do the big swap and then send them all out in a couple of weeks. And then we'll have some happy mail right into your post box. Okay, and so we have a new Facebook group as well. For those of you that missed last week's update, there is a new show coming on Channel 10 called Making It, and it's going to be a reality television show with crafters, makers and artists, and we're so excited because creativity and crafting is not something that generally gets shared with the broader community, so we're really looking forward to it. So as a way and a place that we can talk about it and of course not bombard people through the normal From Picture to Page or Posse, so there's a group called P2PCrafts Making It Posse, and we'll pop a link here in this video. Come and join us. I think we've got about 80 people or so there, and we're going to have some help. I'm going to have some co-hosts and moderators, and then every time it's on, we'll have a chat. We'll be able to talk about the contestants. As Channel 10 is introducing the contestants, we're going to share the links there as well. I think so far we've learned about Andrew, who's a scrap metal artist, fabulous work, and Sayway, who's a little bit of everything it looks like. I think interior decorator and fashion designer, but she's just got some amazing creations there as well. So we're looking forward to meeting all the contestants. So that's over at the P2PCrafts Making It Posse group. And like I said, we'll put a link here somewhere. And finally, Sandown Show. The dates are 6 weeks away. I think we will just take a really deep breath at the moment. Victoria's expecting our lockdown to be extended, and hopefully we'll have some details tomorrow, and I think that's going to give us a good indication of what our outlook might be for the Sandown Show. We've done some planning behind the scenes. We've got, of course, our options for our in-person show. We know we've got some backup options if we need it, and I know so many of you are desperate to get back to an in-person show, as are we to run it, as you know, someone that runs the shows as well as the retailers there. Let's just see. We know we have to stay safe. We know we've got to stick to the Victorian guidelines. We've got to make it so that it works for everybody. So keep those dates in your calendar, 15th, 16th and 17th of October. And as soon as we know something, of course, we will let you know. And you know that we're not going to run away. So if we don't hold an in-person show, you know that we will be right here with you every step of the way. So I think that is it for this week's update. Dash of inspiration. Check in with yourself. Find those moments of contentment, whether it's just a cup of coffee, a little bit of time out in the sun. Enjoy that nice weather that's coming our way this week, or whether it's even just putting some pretty colours together or feeling a piece of paper. Just something to help bring a little bit of spark to your life at the moment. Plan C, this week we've got Michelle from Snazzi Scrappin. Go back and check out Mary from Craft Zone last week. She did an amazing job with all of her demonstrations. I love the way she puts the cards together. And again, when you look at the cards, even myself who's been making cards and art for so long, it just looks so amazing. And Mary's so good at breaking it down and showing us how to put those bits and pieces together. Papercraft Posse, our Happy Mail swap is on and entries are due this Friday. Like I said, as long as you get them in the post this Friday, we'll hold it open for the next few days of the following week. And then at 2:30 this afternoon, we're going to do an opening of the cards we've got so far. And then we'll probably do another one next week with all the other cards that we get in. It's going to be so much fun. the P2PCrafts Making It Posse group if you want to come and join us and chat about making it when it hits. It's going to be on from the 15th of September, but we're not sure what time yet. So really looking forward to that. Only about 2 weeks away. And like we said, Sandown Show, dates penciled in for 6 weeks away, and stay tuned, we'll hopefully have some information soon. So I hope you can join us very soon, and if you're not watching us live, then catching the replay of our card opening as well. And this is Michelle signing off. We hope you have a crafty day.